Welcome back everybody, Matt the Bat here, hope you're doing well. So we found out just the other day that they are making a new Hunger Games movie. Yeah. This is not surprising at all. They just had a Hunger Games movie out last November with Tom Blythe and Rachel Zegler. Tom Blythe played the young Cornelius Snow, who would later become President Snow. It was directed by Francis Lawrence, who did Catching Fire and Mockingjay in the previous Hunger Games films that had Jennifer Lawrence in them. I actually enjoyed the last one they made, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I thought that was a good film. I'll put my review of it near the end of this video. I did think the third act was a little rushed, even though it was like over 2.5 hours. But overall, I thought the acting was great by Tom Blythe and Rachel Zegler. Interesting story. And, no, it was, I just never heard how much the movie made, if it was actually profitable. And apparently it was. So, but now we are getting a new Hunger Games movie. The actual book is called Sunrise on the Reaping, and the book is not actually out yet. The book comes out next spring, March of 2025, and then they plan to have the movie out in November of 2026. So, which basically what that means, people, is they already have the studio already has the book, and they've hired a screenwriter to now adapt that book into a screenplay. So that way, by the time early next year, they're going to probably start shooting this movie. Which means either by the end of this year or early next year, we're going to find out the cast for this film. Now, this film is a prequel. I think they said it's 40 years before the original Hunger Games with Katniss Everdeen. And this one actually has the second quarter quill, and it's about Haymitch, who was played by Woody Harrelson in the original Hunger Games movies. A lot to unpack a little bit. Number one, it's going to be a prequel again, another prequel. A lot of you aren't liking prequels these days. We just got Furiosa prequel, didn't do so well. We had another prequel recently of something, didn't do that well. So I don't know if people are wanting another prequel to the Hunger Games. But I do like that this is going to be dealing with Haymitch. He was always an interesting character in the Hunger Games movies. A lot of it had to do with Woody Harrelson portraying the character. Now, and that is the big question here. This is about 40 years before the original Hunger Games. Are we going to have Woody Harrelson return? I would love that. I would love to see a movie where he's the star of the film. But like I said, this is 40 years. So they might have to recast a younger Haymitch, a younger Woody Harrelson. Like they did with Snow. They had a younger actor playing the younger Snow that would eventually become Donald Glover. But then that also brings them to that other point. Do we have Tom Blythe, who just played Snow in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes? Or do we have to have now another Snow who's 40 years older? So, or I don't know how many years. 40 years before Donald Glover. So, I mean Donald Sutherland. Have I been saying Donald Glover this whole time? Once you go back, you'll never go back. Like the Hunger Games movies, like I said, I liked the last one they made. I thought it was really good. So, if they can keep on this, Hunger Games journey, the Hunger Games can be the next end up, at the end of the day, being the next, big Harry, almost like Harry Potter. A successful, ongoing franchise. And then this franchise started in 2012. This franchise is already 12 years old. The first one came out in March of 2012. So, and it's still going on. Are you looking forward to a new Hunger Games? Like I said, this is going to be another prequel. But this is going to be dealing with Woody Harrelson's character, Haymitch. But 40 years before the original Hunger Games movie. So let me know in the comments below. Matt here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment.